So, going back to the subject matter, we always want to bring our best form and definition of self-worth to the outside world. And this definition is built upon, like I said, boundaries, your experiences, a cumulative effect. We look at what feels best, and I keep saying that it's a feeling. If putting up a certain boundary, makes you feel angry, then we want to go back and analyze it. Why does it make you feel angry? Why does it make you feel, and maybe those feelings we have to talk to, because there could be a deeper reasoning for feeling angry. There could be a different form, but boundaries are created to make us feel good internally. Once we're able to feel and to push you inward, to have a deep inner connection. When you go inward, you understand in here, and I keep pointing in here because to me this is where our soul, our intuition, our heart is located on our physical body. And when we're able to understand that, then we're able to go out into this external world that lives around us, and actually from inside we can create an external world that is beautiful and is full of understanding, compassion, kindness. The types of feelings that we have for ourselves within us, we can create that. And I think that is a beautiful step in the right direction. I don't really like to use words like always, never, right, wrong, because sometimes depending on the situation, it could be the correct action, but it doesn't feel right. I don't know, things like that. So I don't really like to use the say all be all words. But today, allow that sun energy to enter your body and to fill you up with the utmost praise, and to ignite your inner sun so that we can have it fuel our desires and manifestations, and allow those little seeds to grow. Additionally, there might be an addition to this podcast with a different, form of outfit. Because I did record some yesterday, but I don't know if it's going to fit into this one today. But we'll check it out. And I hope that this podcast finds you well, and you are nurturing that that energy that needs to be nurtured. Oh, and this takes me to the next subject that was actually supposed to be part of this podcast. So a lot of the times, we always think that our darkness has to be stomped out, has to be abandoned, get rid of, shunned, because that's the darkness, that's our anger, that doesn't belong here. But it is a part of us, and until we explore that, and until we explore it through a lens of compassion and kindness, we won't be able to go into our darkness and pull out the seeds of growth and the gems that are actually hidden within the darkness. We won't holistically and as a whole understand our entire being until we explore our darkness through a loving lens, then we won't be able to heal and apply love to that certain part of us, or certain part of that time of our lives, that time frame, or even be able to break down the framing that had encircled or captured that darkness. And it's okay. It's a part of us. That time is a part of us. That time was teaching us something. That time was maybe even that part of darkness was keeping us safe to endure certain things that we had to go out and do. See, because we never know. We never know. Situations could spark certain things, and we don't know until sometime down the road. But we were able to survive that time of darkness, and now we can sit down and understand it and love it and be appreciative and grateful and finally breathe from that dark place in our lives, you know? So it's not always about abandoning or shunning that dark place in our lives, but it's about really understanding and the application of love. Because we don't know, like I said, again, I'm going to say it again, we don't know that maybe the darkness within us, or that, a lot of people try to abandon, maybe it had saved us and kept us safe at that time through a certain situation. And I just wanted to add that our darkness desires to be nurtured. Our darkness desires that nurturing attention. And from that, we are able to heal. And we are able to be understood. Like in this moment in time, I don't know if you can feel, but when I bring up that our darkness desires and wants to be nurtured, not stomped out, not pushed away, not, fashioned into a way that society wants us to. When we love it and nurture it, it dissolves and leaves these gems, like I say, for us to pick up and grow from, So if you think about it, I'm just going to use this as an example, not trying to say anything. Women are supposed to be nice, right? Quote unquote. Women aren't supposed to be angry. Women aren't supposed to, use their voice and overspeak others. We're just supposed to be ladies and sit here and things like that. Not use a swear word. But when things are being told to you, like don't, and don't, then that makes you question your personality. It makes you question your characteristics. It makes you question who you are as a person. So, the proactive thing to do, and obviously this can apply to men as well. The proactive thing to do would be, how can I use these or transition these characteristics that, society doesn't like or appreciate, and mold it into the person that I want to be. I know that part of that may not make a lot of sense right now, but it is a way in which you can look at, these items that you feel aren't appreciated by the world. But you can take it and nurture these things and, like I said, dissolve them and pull out the gems that are actually there. So it's decreasing on the background noise, literally melting away the items that are just fluff and not the core, not the seed of the life that you desire. So it's dissolving away, minusing the fluff and getting down to the core, to the seed of who you are. And it's not because when we nurture darkness, we are able to then grow fruitful seeds. When you stomp it out, then you look at it and you're like, oh, that's not part of me. Oh my gosh. And you're constantly running away from it, right? We're never understanding it. We're never taking it in. We're always in denial, denying these quote unquote, negative things. And in turn, I mean, these pieces of darkness could be hurting you. Like I say many, many times in my episodes before. They could be hurting you and taking you off of your soul path. But we want to look at it through a loving lens so that we can create soul growth. So as always, me and Kimani, thank you so very much. I laugh because, he looks so stunned. Look at him. He looks so stunned and chill. More than 80% of the time he's running around and he is working off those calories that he ate and he is loving his life. But right now he's super chill and all you can hear him is snorting. But, he's always running around and getting into stuff and just, he is someone that loves life and he teaches me so much about how to love and to listen or to not listen, because it's his choice every time. He listens or he doesn't listen. Oh, and he's gonna start barking soon probably. So again, we thank you so much for being here and for being a part of this podcast and our learning and growth journey. So again, we're always learning. We're always, trying to love and appreciate every moment that is presented to us. And don't forget about the sun. Allow the sun and its energy to get into your soul and help grow those little seeds of growth. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see and hear everyone's progress. And yeah. So again, take care and always walk with love. Thank you for joining me here on the Strip Down to Love podcast.